Right, let's have a quick look where we are on the map. We're in Montrose. So, we'll have to see where the jobs take us. I'll be happy to go. I don't want to go back down this road, obviously. So I'll be happy to go Durango, Alamosa way. So we can go that way. If we end up going that way, we'll route back to Colorado. If we end up going this way, Grand Junction, then we'll try and go to Grand Junction and get over to Denver, Colorado, and then come back. So we'll try and do this circuit today somehow. That's what we'll try and do. We've got 4 hours to do it. We'll make it work. Go to Durango, this right nice road there. Yeah, I'm also curious about this road as well. Northern Alex, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream, Alex. Thank you very much. Welcome, guys. Hey, mods, can we get a shout out from Mr. Northern Alex? And Gaming Moose, thank you for subbing. I hope the bot's not being too harsh on you. I think you're allowed about 5 emotes or something. Just be careful of spamming too many emotes at once, because the bot will be a bit like... But thank you very much, guys. Job market. Let's go job market. I think Alex has been playing Colorado as well. Crazy Game Moose, thank you for 2 months. Let's see what life takes us then. Okay, we can go Durango direct. We go to the mother of all battles. We don't want to do that. Colorado Springs, which would take us directly that way, which is no good. So we can ignore Colorado. Don't want to go back to Steamboat. Okay, looks like we've only got one choice. We're going to Durango in the stupid, annoying, really small trailer. I can't stand this trailer. Will you try the lowboy audible? Yeah, we can try that. Let's do a bit of drive. Let's do it in like, maybe like halfway through. A couple of hours, remind me then. There's a massive curry near Colorado Springs, I read on the SCF forum. A massive curry? Wait, what? Do you get rice and poppadoms and naan bread with that? What? I mean, is it like a hot curry or a... You can change the trailer, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've already eaten, but, you know, a massive curry sounds good. Does that mean the dish is a quarry? Well, if the quarry is full of curry, that would be a massive curry. That's certain about that. Just turn the engine audio down on this if I can. Truck engine volume. There we go. Let's bring that down a bit. It's actually quite loud on this truck. On the other trucks, it's fine. Unless that's the exhaust. Let's try that. Oh, are we going to make it? I hate the sound of the 429X, but you love the truck. The engine audio is not the most enjoyable, is it? Really? Mad South African, 75 months. Thank you, sir. Kenny with a year. One more, many more. Thank you very much, sir. Maketia, thank you for 26 and 27 months in 1 week. Keep it up. That's hacks. I still can't pronounce your name, by the way. I have no idea how to say that word. Livy says that we should try and get an old what? Sorry, I missed that. An old seat, did you say? Truck seat. Trouble is, I do like other things in this rig. I do like some flying or some racing. What I'd actually like is just a nice, comfortable car seat. Just a really comfortable car seat. Not like a racing bucket. Something that's just really well cushioned, you know? Maybe like vibrating massage sections. So I can sit here and get a back massage, you know? I wouldn't want heated. Nah. It's warm enough in my room. I don't need heated. Let's do insulated double. Let's do that. Actually, if it's fruit. Do we actually want refrigerated if it's fruit, to be fair? Refrigerated. Let's do refrigerated double. Why not? Good truck seat is a real back saver. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. AMG seat from the Black Series. Lol. As if. Tell you what, this thing's got a heck of a turning circle on it. It's like a London cab. What about an air seat? Well, that'd be fantastic. I don't need built-in speakers. I just need it to be super comfortable. I'm sure Scania would send one over. Oh my god, you imagine that? Contact Scania, like, can you send me a seat? Should visit 4 Points Corner Monument west of Durango. 4 Points Corner. Oh, you mean this? You mean go here? No, you don't mean that, do you? West of Durango. 4 Points Corner. It's not labeled. Early 2000 Chevy minivans. What, you reckon, is that it? That looks like just, the viewpoint from there is called Four Corners. Is that viewpoint there not, is that a viewpoint? Maybe that'll actually show you it. What do you mean this road here? Maybe when we go here, maybe it'll give us a view of this. Do you have any holiday plans soon or after COVID? I don't have any holiday plans. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. Like, did you hear about people who have booked flights with Ryanair in November? Yeah. So obviously the lockdown got lifted and people booked flights with Ryanair in November. And then obviously the country got locked down again. Ryanair have said they won't refund the flights. You can change the flight, but you can't refund it. We've got your money, we're not giving it you back. No thanks. Colin, thank you for 60 months, dude. Is that 5 years? 5 whole years, half a decade. 261 weeks. Thank you for the support, Connor. You're still waiting on your refund from March when you should have flown from Amsterdam to Glasgow KLM. Wow. Scumbags holding on to the money, right? Boeing 82. Thank you for 87 months. 7.2. As if there's fireworks going off outside. As if. Highest point in the interstate is the Eisenhower Tunnel at 11,000 feet above sea level, just west of Denver on the I-70. I think we went over that, Boeing. Oh, look at the mountains in the distance. Watch for rocks and wildlife, if only. Do you think they get banned soon? Nope. Pippa is such a funny name. Coming from a guy that called himself Muffins. That's amazing. Whoa, look at them. Like a statue of a bear in his garden. Whoa, that's weird. So the sunlight just... What the heck was that? That was weird. Yeah, but that shadow didn't open from sunrise. It opened because I was moving towards it, which is a bit weird. Coffee break. I like the spelling of that. Coffee break. Well, looks like we're going to go climbing. Oh, that's a bit of a slope. Are we going to online flight some again, bullets go? God. I thought you must know me by now, bullets go. Do you like tea or coffee better? Okay, we appear to be losing frames with all these trees. Well, the thing is, bullets go, a lot of people miss trucking as well. Yeah, look at the frames now. Look at that. That is so bad. I'm getting 30 FPS right now. I told you that that option tanks your frame rate. "45 FPS. This region is really heavy on the FPS. You're not joking. It's all the trees. Gee, I wouldn't stand there if I was you, bro. What does that say? Switzerland and America lookout point. Okay. How can you see Geneva? Is that what it is? there's something in this area that is causing an FPS issue. It is a pre-release version, and I reckon there's something not right here. You get this, I've seen this before, where when the camera looks in a certain direction, you get frame drops because there's some modeling not been done right. I don't think it's a tree problem, because it runs at 60 FPS, and then it'll look in a particular area, like towards a mountain range, and there's something in the scene that causes a problem. Mr. Jack Sim, 75 months. I've completed this game already. Also, trucking on a Sunday. Don't you start, bro. Alcinor, thank you for 17. Belton HD and Lewis Kearns, welcome, guys. Thank you for subbing. Nah, they just need to optimize the map here. There's something not right. Do I like the 49X? It's all right. I think the engine audio doesn't fill you with, you know, there's nothing emotional about this engine. It's all meh. But the actual truck, the way it's laid out, is nice. There's not a lot of customization either. It's a Merc after all. Meh. Wow. Oh boy, look at that drop. I think you could bring a Renault here. I reckon. Perfect Renault spot. Well, if somebody came up with an engine mod for this where the engine sounded a lot better, that'd be amazing. But since this is a legit truck from SCS, my guess is that's what the engine sounds like. Like they went and recorded it. Put in a 500 brake Cummins, I think. I might change the engine up actually. Let's try that next time. We'll visit a garage and change the engine. Yeah, can you imagine this on multiplayer? That with that drop. Stop out Volvo, thank you for 35 months. Watching with Princess Luna, nice. Try the DD15. Oh, is that the two-stroke Detroit diesel that sounds like super... Wait, Joe Alex, somebody made a Crikebound mod for this truck. It's really nice, but 139 on the Cummins engine sound works. Alright, we'll check it out when we go. We'll go to the garage after this drop. Are we having a convoy Christmas, Chris? I do not know. I do not know. This is a heck of a twisty drive. Okay, mechanic. Hyper Joe, it was just in the manufacturer list. Holes in Shoes, thank you for 47 months. Basic B, thanks for 7. What do I think about the Colorado DLC? I don't know what... I mean, it's just nice, isn't it? It's just more nice content. It fills out the map a bit more. There's nothing negative about it. It's all well modelled. You know, they've got the process nailed now. They do the homework. They get the assets built. They lay the maps out. It works. Yeah, but it's just that section that was 30 FPS. But again, it's a pre-release version, so maybe there's some more optimization. The DD15 is a newer one. There's 2 strokes to the 8V92s, right? Gotcha. I mean, they make really nice map DLC for their game. They just don't make them quickly enough. But, you know, quality over quantity. What are your thoughts on having thoughts on Colorado? I don't agree with that. Pop the cat. I'm not really sure why you're taking a pop at Asobo on this one. Elevation 10,000 feet. There is a Western Star. There's a Western Star dealer in Price. If you go to Price, I think it was, or was it Selena? I think it was Price as a Western Star dealer. There's one in Lewiston as well. Yeah, just teleport yourself over there and find it. Warren Haig, thank you for subbing. Isn't it too pricey there? No, they just don't put prices on anything. And when you want to buy anything in Price, they say to you, you have to say, like, what's the price? They don't label anything, obviously. Apparently there's another truck ramp here. More trees. Look at it. Look at the frames. It's so bad. Oof. Another runoff. That's 2 I've seen. It's actually worse external than it is internal. Yeah, it kind of does this thing where it's like an unstable frame rate. I think it's just the sheer amount of trees. I still maintain that option we turn back on causes the issue though. Welcome to Durango. Let's try it without. Hang on. %400 scaling, lol. Do you know what 400% scaling is? Yep. It's basically super sampling. It's basically like playing in 4K, rendering at 1080. It's very common. And a 2080 Ti can easily handle that. Let's go left. Oh. Wait, no. Are we turning left here, or is it in there? Maybe it's in there. Rip. Ooh. We got this. Oh, this is not going to line up. Oof. This is the worst part about taking doubles. It's not gonna work. That's ridiculous.
Bad feeling about this.
So do I. I don't think we can't even get out, look. There's a like, I can't even turn around. The yardsman's like, no, we're not accepting that delivery until you line that trailer up in that box. Alright, we'll have to try the U-turn. Just put a little forklift here as well. What did you say? We could make that in a U-turn, did you say? Just break the trailer.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
It's not game over. We got this. We got this, bro. I think they should make these boxes a bit bigger for doubles, especially. I mean, you know, what can you say about that? The only thing wrong was the back axle was slightly off. I can do Storm. Wasn't quite a glove. If we're being honest. But we got it. Right, change it to 7 AM. Let's see where we can go. We need to head east, I think, now. Because we need to come off to Alamosa way and then potentially back up to Colorado. That's a general direction. Let's see what we got. That. Montrose, no good. Nope, none of them are any good. There's only 6 jobs going out of here. Is there a garage here? We could go and check the, change the engine and stuff. Yes, there is. Alright, let's change the engine. Maybe pick up a lowboy trailer, see how we get on with that. Changing the engine won't change the sound, it's tied to the truck. Wait, so different manufacturer engines don't change the sound at all? Really? External contracts. I don't know. Yes, they are by the look of it. You haven't noticed a sound difference in between engines. Right. So they were going to go and like record new sounds, but they didn't get around to it. SCJs and Kid Chris, thank you guys. This is a Fanatec BMW GT2 rim, I think. Scumbag lights. I swear the lights sit there, wait for traffic to pull up and stop, and then turn green. Your takeaway from the chippy is here. Oh my god. I was watching a program last night with Mrs. Squirrel called, what's it called? It was about takeaways in England, in the UK actually. It was about takeaways in the UK and the obsession that the UK has with takeaway food. And, you know, it started off about chips and fish, because that's the classic British takeaway. And then they went to Scotland, to the chip shop in Scotland that deep fries Mars bars. And they said to them, like, where does this come from? Well, you deep fry Mars bars. Where did the idea come from? And they said, well, the previous owner, like the father who used to own it, back in the 60s or 50s, I think it was, one of the kids, like, they used to come out from school and go to the chip shop. And one of them was talking to the chip shop owner and said, oh, I bet you'll deep fry anything. How about you deep fry this Mars bar? And so for a laugh, they deep fried it. And then the next day, they'd obviously gone to school and told their friends. The next day, they had like 25 school kids turn up and buy a deep fried Mars bar. So they were like, okay, we'll start selling deep fried Mars bars. And word got out, and they literally sell over 100 of these things a week. Deep fried Mars, like 100 deep fried Mars bars a week. And they showed you how they make them, and honestly, they look disgusting. Like, they deep fried one and broke it open, and all this, like, melted chocolate just oozed out. Oh. I think it's the kind of thing that I'd like to try, but I can't really see myself eating one, like, regularly. And then they went to this pizza place in Manchester. There's a pizza place in Manchester, right? So, I don't know if you know anything about the north of England, but the north of England, they sell things that you don't get in the south of England so much. Things like mushy peas with chips, or gravy. They put gravy on stuff. So you get chips and gravy, chips, mushy peas and gravy. Is a very northern thing, but down south, they all look at you like you're completely crazy. Gravy? On chips? What are you talking about? So anyway, up north, this guy in Manchester has made a pizza. I forget what he called it, but it's the weirdest thing. He gets a pizza base. He owns this pizza parlor, and he sells this pizza. It starts off with a pizza base. He covers it in a mushy pea base, and then he puts chips on it, and then he puts cheese and like a gravy. He puts cheese and chips, and then squirts gravy on it, and then puts it in the oven. You look at it, and this pizza is green with chips on it. It is the weirdest thing to look at. That's not really a poutine, no. It's got mushy peas as a base, and it's a pizza. It was just mad when we saw it. Both me and Mrs. Squirrel were looking at it going, I'd actually like to try that, but personally, I think I'd rather just have the chips, mushy peas, cheese and gravy on its own and not put it on a pizza. You're basically taking like a Friday night takeaway and putting it on a pizza. That's what he did. Oh, man. It was hilarious. You can't see this, can you? It's off the screen, so I'll go for the DD. There's a DD16, a DD13, and a DD15. 505 brake horsepower DD15. Let's take that. That's serviced yet? Get serviced. We can't get the trailer purchase. The wooden lowboy double. If we purchase that, where can we ship it to? Yeah, that's the problem. Don't actually own a pad. And there's no way you can't buy a place in Durango. We'll have to pick up the trailer somewhere else. Best chip in the UK is in Chorley. Well. Nikolai, thank you for 59 months. Ibrahim, thank you for 71. Check the job market again. So yeah, they did chips and peas, and then they went on to talk about Indian food. And it was quite good because they talked about the history of it and where it came from. Like the whole chips and fish thing, right? The whole chips and fish thing, they said frying chips came from immigrant Jews, which was like, okay. And fried fish came from Paris. It was a street food. So you got this combination of like the Jewish culture and the Parisian cuisine on the streets, and they mixed it and put fish and chips together in about the 1830s. And that's where fish and chips got started in the UK. Okay. It's kind of cool. We got anything that goes the right way this time, I wonder? Nope. Absolutely nothing. Okay, Gary Lineker. Is that supposed to be an insult? Right, let's try job market. Oh, no, not quick job. Well, we could try contracts if we get really desperate. I'm kind of hoping the job market... Oh, my God. It's not got a single job. There's not one single job out of here to Colorado. Not one. Nikolaev, thank you for 59. Circuit Borg, thank you for 58. Throws a clock out the window. Time flies. Hey. You didn't know there was so much regional variation in chippy food? Oh, yeah. That's why the Chinese is so widespread in America. Huh. They assigned a region. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the Chinese takeaway is, I think, the second most popular here. The Indian takeaway is still number one. You can buy a trailer, click it, use it in the trailer manager, and then teleport a few meters, and you get it on your back. I see what you mean, Donkey. Yeah. That will cunningly work, won't it? Right, let's purchase it. Tikka isn't even Indian. So what happened was, so the Indian food, obviously when the, India was a colony of Britain, they imported a lot of their food, a lot of their spices and that kind of thing. And the chicken tikka, I think, was imported, but chicken tikka masala was actually invented here. So that's a variation on it. I don't know if it went back to India. You need to check out the low loaders in ETS2. Well, we're in ATS at the moment. The wooden lowboy, or the fully wooden lowboy, or the wooden aluminium lowboy. Yeah, we'll go wood aluminium. Articulated 5-axle or articulated 4-axle. I guess that limits the weight of the job we can do, doesn't it? Let's do 4-axle. Let's be different. One bump. Does tikka masala even mean anything? Yeah, it does. The tikka's to do with the way, the spices and the way it's prepared and the way they soak it overnight. They put the meat in the sauce overnight and leave it in the fridge. And the meat soaks it all up. The masala's something to do with the way it's cooked, I think. I'm not sure. I'm no expert. How are you finding the honeycomb throttle? It's really Rob. I've not mounted it yet, so it is a great throttle, but I've not mounted it. Let's get this. So yeah, I actually memorized the hex code of the paint I used, so I just went straight in and put the hex code in. Got that. Standard or aluminium. Ooh, I actually don't like any of that, but can we just not have it? Take as a dry rub, missile as a source. Ah, there you go. Wooden deck. Nope. Standard or aluminium. Take that either. Can I use the overhead cam so you can see everything? You won't really see that much. See? It's going to get cut off anyway. L. Phillips, I've asked for hex codes and RGB codes for many, many, many years, but finally they give it to us. And yes, they are extremely useful. They're very simple to implement. Standard or exclusive, we'll do that. Can I have bacon on there or a strobe? Yeah, we'll put strobe. Dom LW, thank you for almost 2 years. No, it's not. It is not. Advanced paint, Seagull paint. This was a progress paint. I'm not going to do the full config on this, but I want to get the color at least. I really, really wish they'd allow you to move UI elements. I would love to be able to just pick up these UI elements and just move them on my screen. And that's particularly like when you're driving and you've got the map, and you have to have Hemmel's route advisor just to even change it. But that pop-up, you can't even move it around. Like it should be more like iRacing where you can move UI elements around. The locking wheel nut stuff in there. Cool. I'll just fix it to 16.9 if moving around is too much to ask. Well, yeah, I mean, like you say, just being able to change the aspect ratio of the UI and say, I just want it here. I just want it there. I don't want it out there. Because if you play solo on a super widescreen, your UI is literally on this, like over here. You can see it. Look, your UI is here and here. So you click on this side to say, oh, I want the progress paint, right? And then you've got to go all the way over here to actually choose the color. Like, this is not super widescreen friendly. I'm over here now. To be fair, how many common is it an issue of players? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what I mean, they will have a better idea than I do about what resolution people are playing on. But that shouldn't really mean that you don't deal with the problem. Get stretchy arms. There we go. We'll go with that. Confirm. Purchase. So what do? Just stick it here for now. Put it in Vernal. Yeah, let's store it in Vernal. Come out of there, go to Trailer Manager. Yes, I'd like to use it. Wasky, thank you for 4 months. Kaboom! I bet you we still don't have any jobs though. Sorry, forgot it was on the overhead. Just having a quick coffee. Poll cheats. You told me to. You even told me to cheat, so don't you deny you cheat as well. Hang on, we want cargo market. Oh, look. There's no jobs. This could be a slight problem. Maybe we'll just bobtail it down to Alamosa then. And hope for better things. We'll go this way so we can see this stuff. We'll make it to there. Let's do that. It's fine, we're exploring anyway. We don't necessarily need to have a paid job. We can just drag a lowboy around. Speaking of screens, a strange bug I've noticed is that when you're in game, you scroll a lot of the time with the scroll window on the other monitor. The game has captured mouse locked. That's been an issue with the game for a long time. That issue has annoyed me for literally years. It does not mouse capture properly. The mouse goes to another window and you either click and jump out the game, or when you start scrolling, it scrolls a window on your other screen and not in the game. Is there a promos variant for ATS? There will be. Hey. Alright, don't be so pushy. Jeez. Where's your manners? How do you like the Western Star? The modelling, the truck is nice. The engine audio, not so great. I wish there was a bit more customization on it as well. It's a nice looking truck. It has some funky like LED stuff going on. Like over the intake there and on the left of the... You get the little indicator sign on the mirror. Little cool stuff like that. The dash is nice. But the engine audio lets it down. Can I post this video on YouTube? Dude, all my streams go to my second YouTube channel. It's worth going to the SS forums for some engine audio. Big Pack is getting updated tonight. Well, if somebody, when it's out there, if somebody can link it in the Discord trucking chat, that would be awesome. And then everybody else can benefit from that. What shifter is it? Almar SKRS on top of a Thrustmaster TH8A. So I was going to invite you to the racing experience weekend you planned. When's that? Next year? Is that MX-5 thing? Is that some nice coffee? Oh, Mafia. You know what? I'm genuinely concerned about something. Like, if I was to play Mafia again now on Twitch, all the music in it, imagine the DMCA that come out of that. And then when you get to December and you're looking at Cyberpunk is bound to have music in it. So how are people gonna do a playthrough of Cyberpunk without getting smashed by DMCA? A radical and F1 test drive. That's full ham, that is. Disabling the VOD. Well, I guess. Is that what people are going to have to do? Just turn off VOD creation completely? It doesn't matter if it's got original tracks, it'll still get... I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 had original tracks, but they were all claimed. Same as Watch Dogs, turn off all the music. See, I can't imagine playing Red Dead Redemption 2 without the music on. Like, it really is part of the game. The whole mood of it is defined by the music. The music in Cyberpunk is owned by CD Projekt Red. They said that all is safe to stream with no DMCA claims. Oh, that's... If that's true, that's really awesome of them. Like, that's a company that actually understands streaming. Sarnie without butter? You can technically do a sarnie without butter, Hannah. You know. I take the tea without milk. You can have that one. I don't know, I think Cyberpunk will hit the December deadline, personally. With a day one patch, that's kind of how I see it going. Is it realistic to get a license from dev publisher to stream? No, it's not. There's no one place you can go to do it. And besides, music generally costs a lot of money. What kind of sarnie do you make that doesn't require butter? I put butter on most of my sarnies, but what I'm saying is... Okay, let me give you one example. Peanut butter, right? You don't need butter on a peanut butter sandwich. Some people do it, but you don't need it. Also, if you have a crisp butter, you can technically get away with not putting butter on. It'd be a bit dry, but you can do it. GOG belongs to CDPR, and their philosophy is to sell DMCA games only, so they are fond of it. Interesting. Bacon sarnies and sausage sarnies don't have butter on them. They usually do. Actually, I tend to put sausage, I tend to have on toast. Banana sarnies don't eat butter. Could probably get away with it. GOG is DRM free games, not DMCA. Uh-oh, it's only 35 up here. What's a sarnie? A sandwich. Please don't say what's a sandwich. Butty. Oh, a butty's a different slice, different cut. A sarnie goes corner to corner. A butty goes right across the middle. A Williams F1 car that I know here in Sweden lets people test drive for a day in Sweden. The day before we're going to test and race with your two radicals. Yikes. I mean, I saw radicals when I was at Silverstone, right? When I was driving the Porsche 911 GT3, which is a fast car, around Silverstone, and getting absolutely overtaken by radicals. At that point, you think, yeah, they're pretty quick. And that area Latimer went in, that was pretty nifty. I missed the viewpoint. Oh my god, I'm too busy drinking coffee and chatting. Hang on. How far back is it? Radicals don't have much power. Yeah, but they've got a heck of a lot of downforce. And they don't weigh anything. Oh, hey. I'll be back in a sec, boys, okay? 2 minutes. Just missed the viewpoint. Back in a sec. Don't worry. They're okay, they're cool about it. Where was it? Where's the viewpoint? Was that it? Oh, there it is. Hey, Mr. Police Officer, I'm just stopping for a second. Not doing anything naughty. Go look in your mirror. Oh, he's gonna find the trailer? Oh! That's a nightmare scenario? Dude's gonna find the trailer? Actually... he's just gone round it. He doesn't even care. He's not even bothered. Not even bothered. David C., thank you for 4 years. Speaking of screen strain, Book of Knowledge... oh, I've read that one, L. Phillips. Thank you. I think we're up to date, though. Nano, you've got permission to because you're at least a 3-month sub. Jeez, how many people clipped it? 3 for the price of 1. Okay. I like how all the trucks just despawned. Oh yeah, that's what they did, Heyman. They drove around. Right, let's see where we are. Okay, near Alamosa. Nothing else on the way that we need. We need to start heading towards Denver soon. Why is there a piece of crash barrier missing exactly where you need a piece of crash barrier? It's like they run out of material. Oh, we don't need that bit. No, that's the bit where people fall off. Yeah, but we've run out. Well, shouldn't you take some from the start and put it on the end? Oh, it's in the ground now. Why don't you measure it then? When you had it? That's too much effort. We just thought we'd start there and we just ran out. What the heck is this? What even is this? It's not even on the map. Is this meant to be a rest area? Thank you for 9 months, JD. A chain station for winter. Explain what you mean. Is that where you pull over and put snow chains on your tires, you mean? I can't do much with that right now, donkey. You could have gone in Discord and put it in the like the racing chat or something. That's one of the mods can grab a donkey's link for later. Please. When did Cyberpunk come out? Was it the 7th or the 10th of December? I need to plan around that a bit. 10th. Is that a Tuesday by any chance? A lot of games released on Tuesday and I don't know why. Nah, it won't get delayed again. Oh, it's a Thursday. That's not so bad. Okay. Alright, so we're streaming on the 10th then, yeah? We're streaming on the 10th. Cyberpunk run. New Xbox is coming out soon, you reckon? If it doesn't get delayed. Thank you, Moorcroft. You have to start these streams on mute in the background. You're probably playing it yourself. Yeah, but your playthrough will be very different to my playthrough. Yeah, I can almost guarantee it. Apart from the main story, what you get up to is going to be so different. The way you interact with characters, the way that you dress, the places you drive around, the things you find, there's going to be so much different. Well, hopefully it'll let us pre-order the game anyway, like pre-install it. Wow, did you see that guy then? Did you see the LOD? That guy playing basketball, did you see the LOD when he popped in? He had like pointy stick legs. And then as we got a little bit closer, he just popped in with like a full model. That was hilarious. There he is. You see? He's gone back. He's gone back to being Triangle Man. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Has to be better than Red Dead 2. God, I hope so. That was a disaster launch, that was. I really hope we don't have problems like that. Well, I could do with some fuel, actually. Let's go in here. You have low polygon legs and find that very offensive. The consoles are reaching a point where the difference to PCs is almost nothing, but PCs are still... Wait, what? The difference to PCs is almost nothing? Okay. And we're out. Dimple Addict with 39 months. Thank you very much, sir. You do so much more with a PC. Well, I could buy a PC and stick Linux on it. Can't do that with a console, can I? Shot a low boy in the roof. Nope, I've not. Little Shepherds. Looks like a crazy place. Right, we're here. Slow down a bit. You could with the PS3 for a short time. You could, yeah. Oh yeah, they're properly locked out. A Prime sub is exactly the same as a normal sub. It's just that you don't pay directly for it. Yeah, they've improved the train audio a lot. Have you found a group selling shares from another aircraft? No, I've not. I found another share from in what was it now? Andrews Field, and I inquired about it, but then when I had a look at the plane, it was all very basic. Hang on. Let's go in here a sec. I wonder if we can. I think we can drive around the back, can't we? That's not true, M-Dub. I mean, I played this game for years with just a wheel on top of my desk. I mean, you don't need all this to play this game.